Hello, and welcome to the next edition of the Just Dance Spotlight series created by Black and Chrome. Tara, thank you very much for inviting me to participate in this. I don't know how amazing I am at making video, but I do like to talk about Just Dance a lot, so let's go! Let's do it! As I sit here at the desk where I have created the costuming and such. Alright, so question number 1. I started playing Just Dance in December of 2014 after my partner bought me Just Dance 2015 on the big Black Friday sale at the end of November. So I didn't really get to play it a lot until my daughter started taking naps. Many of you know her as Mini Niji on my Twitch stream. But yeah, I didn't get to really start playing it more, but I did start watching people play it on Twitch. So that was how I found Aslano. So I found everybody and started hanging out on those streams and just getting a feel for what the game was like, because literally the first time I played it, I like fell down laughing like, oh my god, this is what I'm gonna have to do to play this game. And I was standing around in my pajamas. I played wearing my pajamas for like a good 3 or 4 months before I was like, you know, I could probably get a little more serious. Even on stream. Even on Twitch stream. So yeah, I started playing December 2014. So. Number 2. How did you discover Just Dance? I always knew it existed. I remember hearing about it when it came out, but at the time I had no money, I had no new consoles. Like, I never owned the Wii, so I never got to play Just Dance 1. And I didn't know anyone at the time that even owned the game, but I had heard of it, and I thought, okay, if I ever play this, I know I'm gonna love it, because I'm a big Dance Revolution and Pump It Up rhythm gamer. That was always my thing. So I used to just go to arcades and I would play. And I have a dancing pad for at home, but I never got to play Just Dance until 2014. So yeah. All right, number 3. What do you like best about Just Dance? Gosh, it's a really difficult question. I mean, it's a super fun experience and it's a really wonderful workout. But I love the community so much. I think that the community has kept me having major interest in wanting to play this and seeing what's happening. Because it's so fun to kind of get a sneak peek into everybody's living rooms or wherever they play. Even outside. I love watching the Brazilian players playing on their patios or outside their houses. Yeah, it's a really fun game, and the community is so strong. It's so diverse. It goes across so many age brackets. That, I think, alone is what makes me want to keep playing a lot of the time. Number 4, what aspect of the game do you like the most? Gosh, I mean, I just said community, and this is obviously one of the things. But the reason I got more serious with it is because I started streaming it on Twitch, which a lot of you know. Yeah, my NijiShoujo name, which I've used for years, suddenly has real meaning, and people call me that to my face. It's so funny. Yeah, playing in a public way that people can comment and make song requests, and I can get my friends to come over and play with me too. That's more recently. Is really. I mean, I've never been in it for high scores. Like, I think when I first ever got a 13K on Diamonds in 2015, I didn't know what that was, but it happened on stream and everyone was like, oh, you got a 13K. I was like, I have no idea what that means, but cool. I will strive to get the highest score I possibly can. But I just have fun with it. I want to be as accurate to the coach as I can and get all dressed up and props and make other people do the same. So that's my type of hype. Number 5, how has Just Dance changed your life? Gosh, it's changed a lot. My own confidence, which was never amazing, had gotten higher in the past couple of years, but just by embodying the coaches that we're watching on the game and trying to be accurate to that and just enjoying the dancing, because when you start dancing, you get such an adrenaline rush. And like when you work out, but it's for a different purpose. I've always struggled with trying to find a good workout ever since I played lots of sports in high school. That was the last time I had a very scheduled type of workout that I really enjoyed. And it's really nice to be able to come back around and find something that is so fun that I'm playing by myself for the most part, but I can still play with everybody else because the community and the way that the game is created makes you so enthusiastic to want to share your videos, to want to do fun things with it, and to get to see what everybody else is doing. The community remixes are so fun, and I think that was one of the first things when I realized, like, oh, okay, like we're contributing to this larger community around the world that plays this game. And the worldwide part of it is my favorite, is the fact that there are so many communities around the world that play this game. But it's changed everything. I've lost a ton of weight playing this game, over 30 pounds playing this game. Much more now, actually. I think I was saying that last year, like 8 months ago. But it's not even about that. It's never, I can't focus on that being a major goal. It has to be to have fun. So my goal is always to have fun, and Just Dance is the most fun game that I can possibly imagine. So thank you for creating this. Number 6. Oh gosh, this is so hard. What are your top 5 Just Dance songs or choreographies? I had to make a list, so I have a little cheat sheet. But there's so many good ones, and there's so many good ones in the older games too, so I tried to vary it up. However, Worth It is my top one. And it's because of the experience. I was telling this to NijiShoujo in Paris when I was trying to explain how I choose a song to make a cosplay for, because obviously I do a lot of that. And if you don't know that already, please hang out with me and make suggestions on what I should make next. But my 3 top criteria are looking at the coach. How cool is that coach? What's that outfit like? What's the costume like? Is it something I can even make? And in addition to the background experience, what's the dance like? Is it exciting? Is it fun? Is it too difficult, but not so easy? It's like how to find the middle ground. And then just, gosh, what was my third one? Now I can't think of it. Anyway, it's about that whole experience. It's about that whole experience and whether I'd want to repeat doing that over and over again. So Worth It fits all of those to a T. And I was totally impressed by it last year at E3 2016. So, and it was a super hard costume to make. That costume took me almost 100 hours to recreate, because I recreated that. I just looked at as much footage as I could and just tried to do a good job. So I think it worked out well. Could I dance in it, right? And I can. So Worth It is my top one. Then after that is actually I Don't Feel Like Dancing by the Scissor Sisters, which is from Just Dance 3. I love that one so much. I told Mehdi Kerkouche that I love that one so much when I met him in Paris at the Just Dance World Cup this year. So I really hope that they can get the rights to it. I mean, it's sort of, that's difficult. But I love that Eskimo dance, and I really, really want to dance it all the time because the energy is so good, and it's just like, it's difficult too, but it's not too difficult. So anyway, we got Worth It. I Don't Feel Like Dancing. And then, of course, Titanium. I feel like that song and choreography fit it all fits very well into that sea of feeling. So there's that. Number 4 is Kaboom Pow. I obviously made the costuming for that. And I love that dance. That whole experience is wonderful. And then number 5, I was having trouble choosing, but I went with Little Swing, which I also made the costume for. It's more because Mini Niji, my daughter, really, really loves that one. That's like her top. I think that's the top one of Just Dance 2017, her favorite one. So, but I love that choreography is really fun. So again, my top 5 for the game. So far, this changes depending upon the week, but it was very difficult to decide this. Worth It, number 1. I Don't Feel Like Dancing from Just Dance 3. Titanium, Kaboom Pow, and Little Swing. Do you have a favorite Just Dance coach? Gosh, this might be an easy question to answer. Okay, maybe without the horns, but I love Disturbia so much. I chose that avatar for myself on Just Dance 2015 just because I thought it looked cool. I didn't know what the song was or anything. I didn't know anything about it at the time. I was just like, ooh, this is kind of like David Bowie almost, or Lady Gaga almost. I don't know what that little face was because I was so unfamiliar with the game at the time. And then when I finally figured out what it was, I was like, oh, I love Rihanna. I love this song. And also it's really boss. And so obviously that was the first major cosplay I made for the game. And it's still my riot Please bring Rihanna to Just Dance Unlimited. Please. I know you're going to have to fight so hard for those rights. It's worth it. There's so many good songs of hers in the game. But anyway, she's my favorite coach. It's actually not, I mean, I didn't put it in my top 5 of choreographies that I like. I love it. But there's so many that are good. So I love that coach so much. Anyway. So number 8, how can people reach me? Well, I'm most active on Twitch, but also Twitter and Instagram I use under NijiShoujo. Pretty much NijiShoujo is my name everywhere for everything as much as possible. So yeah, feel free to Google NijiShoujo, which means rainbow girl in Japanese. I do actually speak Japanese, as a fun fact. I studied it for many years. I still study it now, but I studied it really for a good decade, and I lived there for a while. So yeah, you can find me as NijiShoujo on those platforms, also on YouTube as well. I don't post a ton, but maybe I'll post more as we go. I'm not that good at video editing, not like Tara is, not like Black and Chrome is. But yeah, so you can find me there. I'm also on Facebook. My real name is Jen Salinger. And as I've just been announced as a star player for 2017, you're all gonna know my real name anyway if you don't already. So Jen Salinger is me. I am Niji, and I'm happy to make this video and hang out with you guys. Come hang out with me on Twitch. Spam some emotes. They'll fly all over the screen, and make some song requests. So yeah, this is what I love to do. Keep writing for more costuming. I'll keep making it. E3 this year, 2017, should be really fun. Check us all out. But Black and Chrome, thank you so much for inviting me to make this video. Yeah, I'll stop saying someday. Bye. Love you guys.